Hey everyone, I'm so excited. I received my Blend Bunny Cosmetics eyeshadow palette yesterday in the mail, along with the Blend Bunny lipstick in Sweetheart. They did come in 3 shades of this lipstick, but the only one that really kind of appealed to me was the shade Sweetheart. The other ones were a little bit too greyish and too brown for my liking. But this is the real deal. I have actually never used Blend Bunny Cosmetics before in my life, and this is going to be my first impression and also my first time ever trying Blend Bunny Cosmetics. There are 24 shades in this palette, and I'll just bring you guys in a little bit closer to what it looks like on the back there. How cute is this packaging? Absolutely beautiful. And yeah, so there's like 24 shades. There's 6 shimmer shades on the bottom there, and the rest are all a combination of, I suppose, mattes and maybe other finishes, which I will find out because I'm going to swatch every single one of these and I'll show you them at the end of the video. But let's go ahead and open up this palette. I've seen a couple of influencers review Blend Bunny Cosmetics over the years. You know, I was curious and I thought, look, maybe I'm a little bit biased because I have 2 little bunnies myself, and you know, the name and all that sort of stuff. And anyway, I'm just trying to get this out of the packet. So it looks like that even when you take it out of the packet. So I am also a little bit shocked because this turquoise shade here is one of my favorite colors in the whole world. Well, is my favorite color in the whole world. This is almost like the salmon ballet pink that I've actually done a video on. That is also my favorite color in the whole world, and these two together are just, it's uncanny how that they're showing up together. But look at these beautiful green tones. Look at these gorgeous shimmers. These are the really nice deep tones that we're going to be putting on the outer edge of the eye. Mid-tone shades, lighter shades up the top. So it really is a lovely combination of colours. On my face at the moment, I've actually just got a bit of concealer, foundation. I've done my eyebrows. We are going to be doing 4 looks. Really, I just want to see the quality of these shadows and the looks that we can get. It's a little bit intimidating seeing these really dark shades. I mean, they're gorgeous. You could even use them as like eyeliners. Just wet the brush and you can dip into these shadows and use them as eyeliner. They'll be absolutely perfect. I think it cost me 150 Australian dollars with the shipping, and yeah, so I can break down the price of the palette and the lipstick. I'll leave them in the link below exactly how much I paid for them. But yeah, obviously, you know, shipping to Australia is a bit of an expensive thing, so you know, there's that. But otherwise, I think it's a great value palette, and considering that you get 24 shades. The first shade I'm going to dip into here is Detention, which is this gorgeous purpley lilac shade. So I'm just patting that concealer in. Zoom in a bit closer there. This shade is beautiful, taking it all the way into the inner corner of the eye. Wow, that is a gorgeous shade. Now I'm dipping in with this shade here called Drew, which is a real like deeper crimson shade right there. I'm going to be using a different brush for that. I'm going to be using just a pencil brush. It's tapered by Sigma. I do have a little bit of fallout, but that's fine. Just working it into that lilac shade and then creating the shape just by filling in the end of the outer edge of the eye. I have a bit of a twitch in my right eye, and I don't know why that is. It's been like that for a few days, so if you see my eye twitching, I apologize. It is what it is, unfortunately. It's very annoying for me. Okay, that is absolutely gorgeous. So what I'm going to be doing now is just getting a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to run over the edges of both of those shadows so I can diffuse them. Gets rid of that harsh line up the top, just softening out the edges of that shadow as well. So far these shadows are absolutely beautiful. not going to put any shimmers on just yet. I'm going to go on to do look number 2 now. And I'm going to be going in with this shade here called 1995, which is this gorgeous green shade. It's your beautiful swampy, murky green. Absolutely stunning. And then I'm dipping into this shade here called Teen Spirit, which is this very, very deep foresty green. Beautiful, very, very dark teal shade. Blending brush, blending out the edges of that shadow. I'm going back into this eye here. I am going to dip in with a shimmer shade, and the shimmer shade I'm going to be dipping into is called Bubblegum. Just using my finger to do the shimmer. Placing that right into the center of the lid. It's like a gorgeous pale pink with hints of silver reflect. And that's just absolutely gorgeous. I'll bring you in closer for that look. My eye's twitching, I can see it. I'm going to be putting another sparkly shade, which is this, it's like a green shimmer. Stop focusing on my face. There you go. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Oh wow. Wow, wow, wow. So soft, so beautiful. I am kind of mesmerized with these, the formula of these shimmers being so soft. Skater Girl, which is this lovely pink shade right there. Softly running that brush underneath the lower lash line. What a gorgeous bubblegum pink. Just going to build it up a little bit more. What a beautiful, gorgeous pink. And for the other eye, I'm going to be going in with this beautiful, gorgeous shade here called Ironic. And while we're here, we're going to be using the lipstick that I also purchased from Blend Bunny, and this is in the shade Sweetheart, and it's a liquid lipstick. Look at that gorgeous shade. It's like a berry. Let's put that on the lips. It's got your doe foot applicator, the typical size. Feels very smooth. And we'll see how that dries down. It feels like ultra creamy. It's gorgeous, this packaging. I'm going to take this eyeshadow off and we'll come back and do the final 2 looks. This is the third look, guys. I'm using Prom Queen, which is this beautiful shade right here. Sorry, I had to press record on the camera. I didn't realize I wasn't recording. So This is the third look, and it's the shimmer shade called Prom Queen. My eyes have been cleaned and concealed with fresh application of concealer on the top lid. Look at this gorgeous shade. I mean, I just have no words really. And this is with the brush, not even a finger. So I'm like way impressed. And then with the other side of the brush, I'm going to be dipping into this shade here called Complicated, which is like a brown. It's blending in absolutely beautifully with that shimmer shade. Just getting a bit more of Prom Queen, which is the shimmer shade. And I'm making sure, just to make sure there's that nice blend between the matte and the shimmer. And then with the rest of that shimmery shade, putting it all up to the brow bone, because why not? I'm going to deepen up the brown shade a little bit more on the end of the eye for that extra definition. And then I'm getting the side of the brush, dipping into Complicated again, which is that same brown shade, and running it underneath the lower lash line, just on the outer corner. And then I'm going to be using Butterfly shimmer shade, edge of that brush, and I'm putting that in under the rest of the eye, just for a hint of colour. This is the third look, and I will finish this look off with mascara. Just clean up that bit. See how my eye's twitching? It's crazy. Fourth and final look, I'm going to be using Don't Speak. Just putting that all over the first half of the lid. It's a beautiful cranberry shade. And then with the other side of the brush, I'm dipping into mixed tape right there. And it's blending in beautifully. I'm going back in with the mixed tape matte shade. Dipping back into the shimmer. Going to be finishing off with Bubblegum, which is that really nice pinky shade. I'm going to be putting that all the way up. Putting it all up onto the top of the eyebrows. Just cleaning up the edge of the grey on the outer edge of the eye there. It is sort of like a grey lilac colour. Bit more of Bubblegum. And for the lower lash line, I'm going to be using Prom Queen. So I'm just going to finish off the look with mascara, and then I'll be back. And guys, that is it. I just put on mascara, top and bottom lashes, and this is the final two looks of the Blend Bunny Cosmetics eyeshadow. Let's go ahead now and do the swatches. So these are the first top two rows. These are the final two bottom rows. God, I'm great with swatches, aren't I? I'm kidding. I know I'm hopeless. But they're the shades. You gotta love the fact that I'm hopeless with swatches, and yeah. So this completes the Sugar and Grunge palette eyeshadow look. Oh, we have this little sticker to peel off, which I haven't done, and it's always so satisfying to do. Let's take this off. Here we go. I will say these shades are absolutely beautiful. I'm very, very happy with the formula. I'm very excited to keep using this eyeshadow palette and doing some more looks. You know, you can just group them up into little color stories. You can just group them up in little lots of 4 and do certain looks. You can, you know, just The thing with these types of shadows is you've just got to be a little bit creative and know, look, don't be so, don't get anxiety if you find that there's so many shades and you have to use them all at once. Pick out the shades that you want to do and use them. Group them up. Just use one shade over the eye if you want to. Use a matte shade just all over the eye and blend it out. You can just play with the light and shadow of these eyeshadows. That's all you really need to do. And also you can wet them. You can actually use them wet or dry. And yeah, so really happy with this formula. You've got endless possibilities really with this Sugar and Grunge eyeshadow palette. And yeah, 24 shades for the 90s, sweetheart. Isn't that so sweet? This lipstick shade is beautiful. Do I have something similar to it? Yes, I do. Do you need this eyeshadow palette in your life? No, you don't. But look, if you are a grunge girl, and I was back in the day, I had to get it. I am going to go about and edit this video now and yeah, wash my arms off because we got to get these swatches off. I really am the worst with swatches. I don't know how people just take the time to do it, but I suppose they end up having excellent videos when they do take the time. I'm just so impatient. Anyway, guys, I will see you all again in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.